back at you now. Had to fuck around and find out. So get on, and you can leave me the hell alone.
Must have me confused. Fuck around and find out. You give me the blues. Fuck around and fly out. I know something's wrong. Your mind is gone now. It's been too long. But now you shocked how. Got no time for games. No matter who's to blame. I won't even explain. About to fuck around and find out. Got no time for games. No matter who's to blame. I won't even explain. Fuck around and find out.
Whoa, what's up, special edition 504 Fan Cave. We're here. Get ready. We got some special guests today.
Yes.
Tell me the story about these amazing people you met in the Dome, bro.
It was, man, dude, Nat and Will are definitely two people who, out of the 70,000 I think we have in the Dome now, we have 70,000 people, they ended up on the side of me and Fatty Rick. So I you know how Fatty Rick and Ivan share a ticket next to me. So these guys end up on the side of Rick, and they have been to 13 stadiums. And Rick goes, these guys have been to 13. I was like, really?
That's
so I'm
amazing.
just thinking, wow, there's some Saints fans. So I asked him, I'm like, hey,
Wait,
man.
there's Saints fans who've been to 13 stadiums, or
No,
just
they're
football
just
fans?
Football fans.
Oh, okay.
Right? And I'm just like, wow, this is incredible. So they made these shirts. And he told me that not the guys, but Rick, I'm hearing this shirt. When we had the guys come in, they'll tell us the whole story about how they made the shirts and all. But
True NFL fans here.
dude, on a whole nother level.
That's amazing.
I mean?
They're not just picking one team. They're going for it.
Yeah, they going for it. And Coach only has, I think he said, Coach, the guy dressed like Sean Payton, he's been on here. He said that he only has like 6 or 7 more stadiums to go to before he's been to all of them.
Wow.
But so what we figured out was I couldn't help but say, dude, you got to be on our Fan Cave show.
I love it.
504 Fan Cave.
Perfect fans.
So Nat and Will, you guys with us?
Yep, we are.
Man, welcome to 504 Fan Cave. We made this show to basically help the Saints fans through a rough year commiserate together in one spot.
And you guys got really lucky. You went to a winning game. Tell me a little bit about your experience in the Superdome.
Yeah, I mean, it was great. Thanks for having us on, first of all. But the whole experience was a fantastic trip. The whole city of New Orleans and the game itself, I was blown away by the stadium and just the fans. And one of the beautiful things about this little tradition that we've started back in 2013, but it's just, interacting with the community and really understanding, the fan base. We always root for the home team. And it was just a really good time. Definitely some great company as well, as you've heard.
Wow.
You just happened to sit right next to the whistle monster just like that?
got lucky sometimes.
So
it blew me away walking up to it with us being to 12 different stadiums. I thought I'd kind of seen it all, and I've seen the Superdome on TV, obviously, but just to actually see it in person, it's
where are you guys from?
Colorado.
So if you could do us a favor, before you guys speak, if you don't mind saying, this is Nate, and this is Will. Nat. This is Nat. This is Will. Just so we'll know exactly who we was talking. So the first person was talking, I'm taking it was Will, correct?
You got it.
All right. And so Nat, what about your response from Jamie's first question about, what you think about the Dome? If you don't mind. I mean, I know it's maybe the same thing. If you say a lot of the same things, that's fine. But I just wanted to clear it up so we know which one of you guys were talking.
For sure. Yeah. So this is Nate, and I was just blown away when we were walking up to the Dome. We've been to, like you were saying, 12 other stadiums, and it was. I thought I'd pretty much seen it all, and it was just a thing of glory. I was like, wow, and then getting it inside, it was even cooler. It's pretty breathtaking.
Dude, that was really cool for you to say, first of all, because, back in 1975, I think it was, Statman, he will probably take care of that for us to see if I'm right or wrong. I think it's 75. It was literally like a masterpiece. That's just people. And then you should see some of the pictures of him when they're building it. It was truly extravagant on all sorts of levels and cutting edge on its things. But if you look at the stadiums today, open air stadiums, and how fancy these stadiums are, I kind of often feel like our stadium is kind of dilapidated and old a little bit, Man,
75.
1975, yeah. And it was a architectural dream. I've never seen nothing like that. And it's refreshing for me to hear you guys say when you walked up like that, Nat, that it was really breathtaking to you. But there's a lot of things that go on in the Superdome besides the Saints game. There's 8 games of the year that we're there. Well, really 10 with the preseason, but it holds concerts. It had amazing things.
Mardi Gras parades.
Yes, all sorts of things that's been through that building. So, it's really refreshing to get you guys on here. And I just want to stop and thank the universe, man, because putting you guys on the side of us like that is nothing but a gift, man. And I'm a big fan, obviously a big Saints fan for my entire life. I've been dressing up for 32 years. And I just love it. I've seen the highs and lows, seen the Super Bowl.
Will, did you get anything good to eat while you were down here?
I tried it all. I definitely experienced a lot of the cultural food and everything there, and I think ironically one of the most things I ate was just hot dogs. But but other than that, I tried a lot of good food. I don't know why I went so heavy on the hot dogs this trip.
Hey, my wife loves a Lucky Dog. She's a big Lucky Dog fan.
So was it really a hot dog, or was it one of those? Was it one of the Cajun? Because we ate one of those, but it was alligator sausage, and it was it was delicious. I get them all the time there at the Creole. Yeah. Was it that, or was it just a regular hot dog, just nothing on it, or was it some type of sausage?
No, we explored definitely. So we had an alligator dog too, and it was really good.
Yeah,
that thing and all the
good.
Toppings and
shout out to Carson and man Foster. Those dudes. That's their things, and they've been doing it for years, and I love it. But what I was going to get at, I was trying to give you my DNA of what I did in the game. I'm trying to find out when guests come on, I like to let folks know what their knowledge, what their history is with sports, or what their background is, and who. And so, could you tell us a little bit about how you guys got started into actually going to every season, every game, every season, going to a different stadium, rather?
Yeah, I can start. This is Will again, and I think we started back in 2013, and it kind of just started with the idea. Nate and I, best friends growing up, brothers, a couple years apart. Nate was living away from me, and so we hadn't really got a chance to hang out as much, and so we kind of came up with the idea to go to the Vikings game to begin with at the old Metrodome. And I don't think we necessarily went into that game thinking that this was going to be the tradition that it became. But, I think, at some point during that trip, to Minnesota, it was like, we kind of looked at each other and it kind of clicked, like, we should do this every year, just see a different NFL stadium.
And where did you go next?
So we went from, Minnesota to Cincinnati and saw the Bengals. Then we went down and saw the Jaguars. Went back up north, saw Buffalo. Then we went over and saw the Cardinals, the Titans, the Browns, the Colts, the Lions, the Panthers.
These guys are beasts.
Last year we actually did a twofer where we went and saw the Jets on a Thursday night and the Giants on Sunday.
Oh,
and then,
I love New York.
Dude, I am so stoked that we have you guys on the line. I feel like a kid at the candy store. Like, I don't know what I want to pick to eat next. It's just so awesome.
What was the coldest game you went to? You went to some of those northern ones, I heard. Was there anything that was really freezing? I love a snow game myself.
Yeah.
We did. I think the Buffalo game was probably the coldest. Nate, would you agree on that?
Oh, you're forgetting about Cleveland. Cleveland, it was snowing. We were outside. We were tailgating, shivering our butts off.
You can curse on here. It's okay. A lot of folks it's a wide open thing here, but yeah, they do have some kids. But the truth is, man, oh God, how do you dress for that? I mean, what did you guys think? You overdress? Because I mean, I wouldn't even know what to put on. Maybe I don't know if I have suffice clothes.
Layers, baby.
Yeah.
This is Nate. Being from Colorado, I'm dumb and stubborn, so I always try to rock just a t-shirt.
The buffalo on your shirt, nah.
Yeah, but everybody gives me some weird looks. That morning of the Saints game was actually pretty chilly, and we were tailgating out in a parking lot, and everybody's like, "What is wrong with you?"
Yeah, it was 50 something to us. We were freezing our asses off. We're like, God, damn. I'm like bringing jackets for the end of the game because I know I'll be sweating, and I'm like, man, I can't get sick. So I'm like carrying luggage in on the way out. A man's got douche. But man, I'm telling you this thing here. The love for football. When did you guys first get? Did you guys play football when you were kids, or did you just how did you get introduced to the sport?
This is Nate again. Just honestly, just watching it with our dad. Our dad was a big Bronco fan, and it was just something that he was always busy, always working, and when he had Sundays off, we got to just kind of sit and hang out. He actually took us to our first game when I think I was about 11 or so at the old Mile High Stadium.
I went to a game there once. It was amazing to me how everyone would stomp on the ground and the whole bleachers would start to shake like it was like an earthquake or something.
Yeah, Rocky Mountain Thunder.
Oh, that's what they call that?
Dude, let me tell you something about when I went there. They blew my mind. Incomplete. They say that whenever it's
really? Every time someone throws an incomplete pass?
Yes,
doesn't matter if it's just
no, it's just on the obviously don't say it about their own team, but
for the away team,
the visiting team, right? Incomplete. And look, and now when I'm watching every game, even on TV, I hear people to it. It's a cool thing, though, man. So you guys been going to Broncos games for years and years, or do you even go to the games, or you do a lot of visiting games rather than at a home field deal?
No, we definitely enjoy the Broncos games at home as well. My dad's got a couple friends that go in on some season tickets, so we get about maybe one or two Broncos games in a year as well. So definitely, something that's ingrained with us, and we truly enjoy the sport and just the competition and the experience every time.
Segue right into Denver. First place.
Looking good. You got our coach up there.
I mean, Sean Payton, man. Sean, if you're looking, man, these are some cool dudes. I mean, I love Sean Payton, man. If you guys want to Google Sean Payton, Whistle Monster Sinks, he pulled a picture out of me in a press conference.
That's the funniest thing ever.
And playing against the Titans game. They thought they heard a whistle, and Sean had something to say.
He said it might have been this guy.
I love Sean Payton, first of all. And yes, if anybody's wondering, and I'm not saying this, I just realized I'm on the phone with some Denver guys. I will take Sean Payton back anytime, but you guys are tired of him. But, Sean's a good dude,
we might
too.
hold on to him.
Yeah, he's a good dude, too, man. I like him, man. He really is a motivator of men and a leader of men.
Yeah, absolutely. You guys have been to so many stadiums. Could you tell me, is there something particular unique about the New Orleans experience that you had here that maybe you didn't see everywhere else? Like something we were hitting some spot here we were hitting that you don't get everywhere in these other stadiums around the country you've been to.
The open fields, just how like you can look out when you're up and like look out. I think that was part of the renovations. I was looking at old pictures, but that's pretty cool because if you're going up or anything that you're anywhere you go, you can still just look right out over the entire field, and then just the massiveness of the dome itself is just pretty
So give it up for the
I see
dome
what you're
renovations,
saying,
I
right.
guess, you know?
No, he talking like the whole architecture of the
Yeah.
whole thing now, but they don't normally these days. You guys been to SoFi?
Not yet.
Bro, holy shit. You want to talk about top notch, crazy. Like they have the Google Suites. Google Suites you could sit behind, it's a two thing. Like you're on the first row, but it's elevated up. If you still like got a bird's eye view kind of right above the home team's head, right? But you can also go downstairs in this lobby and lounge where you can come out and your head is at the feet of the players and you're directly behind the bench. Like you can see, like it is eerily close.
Butt crack central.
I mean, no, you just see everything going on, man. Like it is unbelievable.
Wow.
I'm gonna send Jay some pictures so he can show some pictures of it. But I mean, we were literally right there, like looking at them, like sweat and think, and coming off the field after throwing an intercept or something. Those suites are something. But what about this? What about the fans? The most electric atmosphere you guys been in. So let's back this up a little bit. You have been to 13 games 13 different stadiums this year?
No.
Okay.
It's a once a year, just a way to
so
get away
13 years you guys. So you go through how many games a year? 1 or 2 away?
We try to at least do one. That's about as long as of a leash that my wife is willing to give me.
Well, some wives would be like,
you got to go with your brother once a year. That's a wrap.
Yeah. And then sometimes they'll be like, not even that, honey. We don't have time. You're going to have to give up something. But so you've been to 13 out of the 32 teams. You guys plan on going to all of them or?
Yes, we do. I was sitting across from Nate, and traditions change a little bit as you age, but we were kind of reminiscing and thinking about it, and then I was trying to do the math of how old I'm going to be when we finish this, and I'll be late 50s probably, but at that point we might have some new stadiums to go to. So,
dude,
but yeah, that's the plan, is yearly make it a tradition and see a different stadium.
You guys might have to go to Europe to see a game at some point.
Very smart.
Yeah, that's what we're thinking too.
The Saints, I think, are going to be there next year in Paris.
Really? Oh, we should do that.
Yeah, I think, but me and my wife are going to Paris for her work, and it's a free trip for her, and I'm getting paid. But the Saints are going to be playing in May.
But FanCave from Paris.
Come on down, Jake. I'll be riding on my wife's work tab for food, but I got to pay for my own ticket. They're paying for hers. But so guys, that is amazing that you just came from missing your brother into this beautiful experience of meeting people. So when you went to Buffalo, I'm curious about the. So you always go to the home games of that team of whatever team's playing, right? Like, so you go to Saints because it was a Saints game that you picked, and you were going to come rather than going to see the Saints at somebody else's, you go to that person's hometown, right? So you also make T-shirts. Is that right?
That's a new part of our tradition.
Okay.
And what do the T-shirts look like?
I got a picture right here. But I was getting that. Do you make the shirts for each team, each home team that you go to as of late, since you added this tradition?
Yep.
Okay, cool. Because they got a really cool Saints one. And I was like, dude, this is really, you guys did a good job. So now Buffalo, I hear their fans are, shall we say, lively?
That's the way to say it.
I actually have had I had an opportunity to be in the professional ultimate fan football association. And I met a couple of guys. The guy that they spray all the ketchup and mustard all over. Did you guys see him?
Yep. We saw a bunch of characters. I'll tell you what, though. I used to be a bartender, and they start about 8 hours before the game, and it's 90% of the people who are out there are going hard the whole time, and as we were walking into the stadium, I was like, I don't think I would serve a single one of these people.
You're over the limit, guys. You're done.
You overserved me, man, and I love it. No, but so I mean, the people jump off the table, do the shots off the bowling ball too. Did you guys get involved in any of that?
We got involved a little bit, and we were shotgunning beers with people who were like 10 times older than us.
10 times.
It was, not 10 times, but
they were ready to go.
They were still going.
Wow.
Still going pretty hard.
They make us look bad is what I'm getting at, because I know that people want to give us the thing like, yeah, we can carry a beer on the street, we can have alcohol on the street, but dudes are not like getting after it like they're getting after it in Buffalo.
Yeah, they're really getting loose up there, huh? I know a dude from Buffalo. He's quite a drinker, so I believe it. I believe it.
Right. So let's talk about some things in the Superdome that was odd that blew your mind. Like besides the Whistle Monster, what were some of the fans that you guys ran into that you thought was pretty cool or interesting characters just floating around?
I mean, with the seats being where they were, we weren't really like fully surrounded, but just everybody has that big energy and being super kind while they're screaming. There's definitely couple of frustrating moments with some dropped passes and stuff, but yeah, it was just everybody we talked to was just awesome. I love looking around the stadium and seeing all the people who dress up and go hard. Obviously not as hard as you, but
oh no, we all
pretty cool.
Were you surprised that the Whistle Monster was there? Had you seen him on TV? Like did you know about his fandom?
I had seen a picture of him, and yeah, I was like, whoa. I didn't realize that they would allow you to actually wear that helmet like during the game and stuff. That's cool.
I mean, there's really no advantage. Only thing you probably do is give me an echo and make me deaf, probably. I don't know.
Blow your ears out.
Exactly. I don't know how much of an advantage we have with that, but I definitely know that my goal is to keep whistling the entire time. I'm sure you guys you guys got a nice first class look at that. But what about the guy behind us that kept screaming, the young kid he really takes it personal, and I like it. I mean, I like those people, but I didn't get a chance to ask. Get your answer of the most spirited stadium that you guys have been to, because I'll tell you one of the ones I went to, and then you can go. But I went to when we had Big Apple for the Big Easy in New York, right? This is the old stadium too, I think is what they were telling me, because it was over 20-something years ago. And man, they had a chant, dude. This shit was
the Giants?
So fuck yeah, man. It was so intimidating. I was coming out of one of the tunnels, and it was like nothing I ever heard in my entire life. I swear to God, dude, I'm loud as hell too. And I just was like, whoa. It was deep. But did you guys go to Kansas City?
We have not been yet. We're hoping that'll be one of the ones we can maybe even drive to from Colorado and make it a road trip out of it. But yeah, as far as the fan base and spirited, I like that you use that word. I really think that I'm not just, it might be recency bias here, but that game we went to on Sunday at the Dome, it was just, I'm shocked by how many people still show up and support a team that might be struggling a little bit and still stay till the end and watch that, the way the game ended. It was very impressive. I think, we've been to a couple other games, obviously, and Buffalo was spirited in their tailgating, but when we were sitting in our seats, the guys around us were all heckling their own kicker, and it was pretty funny to see at one point, but it was great to see them at a heart, just around us in those seats on Sunday.
Oh, thank you so much, man. I mean so much for me to say that, for you to say that about our city, for you to come to our city of all cities and say that about our fans, especially, we 10-4 now.
Yeah, and we won our fourth game in week 14.
Amazing, bro.
But when you were saying all that stuff, man, I was fist pumping and all this. You'll probably see it on the. But what I'm telling you, man, is that sometimes if you turn around, there'll be a whole section with their arms folded. on 3rd down and 1. And we have, we have our very passionate fan base, probably one of the most passionate. And we also have a love affair with the team, which causes to cloud your judgment a little bit. You know what I mean? When you have a love affair with something and then, you have to be neutral about it and be honest, and you probably clear it. Like it's not as crystal clear. And what I mean is they think we should be consistently good. We were consistently bad. Okay. We just have been. But the team the crowd will not cheer sometimes. And they also cheer whenever when we're supposed to be quiet.
Right.
Like on offense, and we're just about to make an important play. Like these are the same people who will sit there and fold their arms on defense. But when they come up to the line, they're like, yeah, let's go. I'm like, dude, do you understand the game? I know you guys heard us there being frustrated about it. And I love our team. But to hear you say that makes me feel good, like Jamie said. But I just wish we can get it together and understand that it's 4 quarters. You don't give up on a play because it didn't work that time because you were really loud. You need to stay loud. That's what home field advantage is about. You know what I mean? Yep. And I think that a lot of the Dome doesn't get that. And it's a shame because we do have so much passion and we are loud. Every time I whistle, so I can tell when it's really loud because if I can't hear my whistle, it's extremely loud. It wasn't like that then, but it was loud. And it feels real good to know if we're at the end of a game and, I went on social media and I let them have it because I posted if you were in a Superdome and you left with 6 minutes in the 4th quarter and we're down by 1 score, thanks for leaving. You were bad luck. We won, because it sucks, dude. And you don't need to leave. I mean, I'm that same person, and you've seen it from the first kick to the last tick of the clock, whether we would lose or whatever, man. I'll ride or die with the team. And I'm different. I don't want everybody to reach my bar, but I'm just saying at least support the guys. You spent the money. And, I mean, we need you in the 4th quarter. That's when we really need you, especially if it's tight.
Especially so tight. That game was so tight.
It bums me out sometimes. But I'm not going to rain on that parade because we won the game. And Jamie and I always talk about it smells a little different. It feels a little different. The sun's shining a little brighter. Everything just feels better when you win. Right?
Yeah, you can feel the energy of the city.
Yes. Right? And you guys are probably getting carried away on your people's on their shoulders. Thanks for coming, man. This was great to see you. But everyone's like, oh, man, we was terrible, man. We lost. We sucked again. We could have won that game, but with the coaches, it sucked. Everybody wants to be a coach. I try and stay in my lane because there's less traffic, and that lane is the fan lane.
Fan lane.
But yeah, Will and Nat and Nate, I got Nat. I'm gonna have to send you a shirt, Nat, because every time I said your name wrong, I feel like I need to give you a gift. But I'm stoked that you guys. Anything that you guys want to tell the city of New Orleans, or any funny stories, or anything before we get you guys out here?
Just thank you. I mean, I was telling Will, out of all of the trips that we've been on, I think this is my favorite. I didn't have a single day that was under a 9 out of 10. And we were, going to all the different bars, and we went to Mid City, we went down Frenchman Street, we went down Bourbon, we went to the casino. We,
how'd you guys do at the casino?
Amazing food everywhere.
What was the favorite thing you had the entire time you were here to eat that you definitely would come back to eat again?
Probably the beignets. I mean, it was hyped up, and for good reason. I'm glad that I waited to my last day because this is no shit. I stepped on the scale this morning, and just in those 4 days, I put on 9 pounds.
Whoa.
I'm pretty sure if I would have discovered beignets sooner, it might have been 12.
Oh, man.
Well, if we didn't make New Orleans Saints fans of you, I know we made New Orleans fans of you. So thank you so much for coming.
And wait a minute. We need to hear that was from Will, right? We need to hear what Nat.
That was from Nate.
Nate, that was from Nate. Will, what's the same question to you?
Yeah, I was just blown away by how kind everyone was. And, there's so much to do, the music and the culture, and just, I really enjoyed it. So I'd also echo Nate in saying just, thank you. And there was, it's not often that that Southern hospitality that you hear about is actually real, and we just had that experience with almost everyone we interacted with on the trip. So
I'm so proud of
great
yours.
trip, all timer.
And what about the food that you'll come back to eat again for sure?
Can I steal Nate's answer?
It wasn't beignets.
Or do you guys want to
Getting a lot
hear
of
me
play
talk
today.
about hot dogs?
Nothing like hot carbohydrates, baby.
Look, I have to tell you guys, since
Exactly.
you're such big fans of beignets, when we had the show over at the radio station, we always asked people if they would like king cake or beignets. And a lot of people chose king cake over beignets. So I encourage you to order yourself a king cake this season once we get to be at past January 6th, king cake season starts.
Yes. He's smart.
I
It's
love
more
it.
fried and icing up carbohydrates.
Oh, you're going to love it.
Yeah, you're right, man. Well, look, thank you for your time. We really appreciate you guys coming to New Orleans. Please come back again. And you have my number. Anytime you come to New Orleans, you give us a call. And you're always welcome. When people come back, we always like to say, welcome back home. But
Let's see if they learned anything. Who dat?
Who that?
Who dat?
Who dat?
Yeah. Yeah, you're right, bro. Take care, man. And tell your folks they did a heck of a job with you, man. Yeah, you're right.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank you, guys.
Ciao, guys.
Take it easy, man.
Dude,
Oh, good people,
right?
man.
Boom.
Way to go. Way to go.
Sweet,
They got that
dude.
who dat too.
They did. They got that. It was on that who dat. Like, who dat. Those shirts were gangster there, right?
So gay. What was up with that guy with the karate stuff?
I don't know if they want the Saints to see it. But no, but they really, dude, those dudes are awesome. And they're gonna be forever friends of
I
ours.
want to
and
get
friends of the
I want
show.
to get a shirt made with your Tyler Shuck training camp picture on.
Oh, nice.
That I took with the umbrella.
Like, we're
That
not
sounds
shucking
great.
around.
We're not shucking around out here.
Look
Oh
at
man,
us here
feeling
with Rick. Look at us
All right.
with Rick. That's
you know,
awesome.
I know we had these special guests from Colorado, and we went a lot of places today. But I gotta ask you, what's your good and bad and ugly for the team
Okay.
this week?
So the good is, we won.
Boom! What
mean-
doesn't get any better than that?
We got that cologne.
Oh my god!
The bad. Wow, man. You know what? I almost feel like I really have to think about something to be. Oh, you know, I know what the bad is. The bad is
Injury.
the fans really gotta. I mean, they only got one more chance to get this right, guys. Don't cheer when it's a big play on offense. And even they're quiet first, right? They're real quiet.
Yeah,
And
what
before
is
they
this phenomenon?
when they finally notice, oh wait, it's 4th and 1 and we're going for it. Instead of being on offense saying, okay, we need to be quiet, because the reason why, in case folks don't know, look right in the camera, in case people don't know why you're supposed to be quiet on offense, and we love our fans, we do, but we want us to all collectively look great together. So I'm going to explain this to you. They can't hear the calls. The reason why we make noise on defense is so the other team can't hear the calls. So that's why we're quiet.
Same
on
reason,
offense.
both sides. The thing is we want our guys to
But
hear
they're
the call.
quiet, and almost is like it feels like if they look up and they see, oh, it's 4th and 1, we're going, and it's a collective rise. Like people are like, oh yeah, let's go. I'm like, guys, not now. But the same folks, most of them are just sitting like this on 3rd and 1 because that last 3rd and 1 they yelled and nothing happened. They got like 12 yards, so they're like, that's it. I'm not cheering anymore.
I was really disappointed to see Neil go out. I thought he was doing so well as our running
Is he
back.
out? Is he hurt? No.
He got hurt in the game, I thought.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't know if that
Yeah.
was the case.
Yeah, he got hurt about halfway through the 3rd quarter.
Oh no, that's no good.
And then we had that other guy came in and he was a beast. I can't even remember his name. It was some big white fullback dude, man.
So we were talking about this earlier, I think, you and I, about how when it's next man up,
Next man up. Yeah,
it has to be next man up, right?
Just that now we're at the back of the season and a lot of these third stringers are playing because the first guys are injured and they look like a better team than the first string players.
You know, exactly. That happens a lot. You know, that's why when people that's why I don't buy into the whole thing of people saying tank to get this hypothetical great player in the first round that we don't even
Right.
know who it is. You know what I mean? Like these guys behind guys, sometimes argumentatively could be better than the person that was in front of them, but they just didn't get. They didn't go. It just they weren't
They
consistent
didn't
at
get
it
the
enough
reps,
or whatever.
they had a
didn't-
bad day at practice.
Correct. And you don't know until you have to know, as they say. But with us understanding that, for me anyway, anybody can be good anytime if they get an opportunity. Because these guys practice like everybody. They go there every time. But they have to become humble and modest and say that this person's better than me all the time. But I have to like stay in my own mind and stay ready because I understand that there's a lot of injuries in this game and I'm going to get my time. And now, boom, not that someone's got hurt, but it's just that maybe at this point, the Saints are just saying everybody's got to be able to kick in.
They got to be. Every single one of those players that we see on this 53-man roster, you know, they all shined. They all came out in front of thousands of people who play their position at high school. Think about this. At high school and then in college, thousands of running backs, you know, drop by the side. So one Alvin Kamara could be on the Saints.
I mean, it could be having more Alvin Kamaras on the Saints. I mean, Alvin he's out in space kind of guy. And let's wish him some positive vibes.
I really hope I really hope we see him next year. I really hope to see Alvin.
Yeah, I think he's going to retire here. But I think that they have a lot of things that are looking up, you know. And I saw this guy say, it's so funny, talking heads, 1 minute it's one thing, and the next minute it's another thing.
Turn on a dime.
Are we considered talking heads?
I think so. We are talking heads at this point.
I just looked at camera one. It looked like I was like, who's this guy in his suit? Yeah, by the way, I had to go to a funeral for a dear friend of ours, Mr. Stafford Ladder, who's
rest in peace, my man.
Of Ladder and Bloom, great guy, and his daughter's a dear friend of ours. Jamie played in her wedding.
That's right.
I just came back from that. So that's why you got this luxurious look that I'm wearing today. But no, back to the guys in the studio. I mean, not the studio, in the stadiums. They were really just refreshing to see somebody sit on the side of you, like we take such interest.
Right, some brand new faces, right?
Dude, but the things that they're doing, I mean, like I like to do that. I could go to some games. My brother passed away, but just starting off of seeing your family member and then turning it into an event with sports, something your dad taught you.
Sure.
And it's just to see that seed grow into a nice strong tree and have them just find us. I don't think it's an accident, you know, how that goes, but I just think that we're blessed, very blessed to have those guys.
We might be the first repeat city that they do.
Hey, right. There you go. Good eye. Nat.
I think it is Nate.
That's Nat. N-A-T. Okay. It's N-A-T. So, Nat.
I'm confused. I'm so confused.
All right. Yeah. So Will and Nat, you guys, listen, we really, really thank you guys. And please don't ever give it up doing what you're doing because it's refreshing, man. You guys are going to meet so many more people. And it's Nate. Just Nate. So you know.
All right. This way, if I meet Nate, I'll know it's Nate.
How about my ugly? What's the ugly? The
ugly
is
the injuries. That was my ugly.
Yeah. Okay. I can piggyback on that. And
I hate to see
the weather.
Professional players get injured because, especially at the end of a losing season, because it sucks for them.
Yeah, and also something that's ugly was the weather. It was freezing.
It was freezing. It was really cold here. It got down to nearly freezing.
But that's coming out of a game after sweating like crazy. But man, thanks, Jay.
Thank you, man. Another great fan cave.
Christmas edition coming on and the seasons. And listen, man, I am so happy. Well, I got a question to ask you. Do you want the team to tank? Are you a tank kind of guy, or are you a just win kind of guy?
I'm a win out guy. I want to go into the offseason with the front of the house saying, wow, we have a really good team. Let's stick with this and get a few pieces to make it work. But we won our last 4 games. We're undefeated. We're 4-0.
So some people are saying, if we win, we got 3 more games?
2 more games.
Oh, we got
3 more games.
3 more games, right? We can end up being 7 wins.
7 wins, yeah.
And if I don't know if 2 teams have 7 wins. I know that Tampa has 7-7. So Tampa lost every game.
We'd end up being second, coming in third in the division instead of last.
Someone was talking about we can end up being like because we have a 3-2 record. We got the best record in our
division.
Yes,
right.
You know, so not
we can't get in the playoffs. Playoffs. Of course, I'm thinking we could get in the playoffs. No, that ship is sailed.
Dude, what's the record? We gotta look at the record, and we gotta bounce. We gotta see what the division, how he stands. Because if we can end up 7-7 with everybody, and we beat everybody in the division, it just depends on who beat us. I know that Tampa beat us.
I thought they said it was mathematically impossible for us to go to the playoffs. That's what I thought.
At that point, you're right. It might have been, but if everybody starts losing, we start winning. Then that math start to.
I think we just start. You know how they say you want to win in December. Well, I think winning in December is great, but you have to have some wins before then too.
We might give it a new meaning. So who's in first place?
I mean, we're not even like I'm looking at the Raiders, the Titans, the
we're
Browns,
talking about
the Jets. They're all drafting before us at this point.
NFC division.
I'm just talking about the draft. But you're talking about the playoffs. Let's look at NFC South. Okay, yes. So the only teams. Oh, this is how come it's mathematically impossible. Okay, because both the Panthers and the Bucks have 7 wins.
Yeah.
But they play each other again.
Oh,
so
right.
one of them has to win.
All right. That's what I know someone told me. That's unless they tied.
Oh. But 7 wins and a tie still beats 7 wins.
No, the tie is not a win.
But it counts more than a loss.
You know, I think you go to school with my wife. I think you're making stuff up.
No, it has to count more than a loss.
A tie does not count. That's why it's a tie. No one advanced. You still have 7 wins. You don't have 7.5 wins. You got 7 wins.
No, you have 7.5 wins.
See, there you go. You graduated from a school.
Hold on. I'm looking it up.
I'm just saying, man. So, guys, I'm going to tell you right now, we probably mathematically are out of it, but the fact that we have to dig and search and make sure, that is another good, right? And the ugly is we should have done this earlier. I had a talk with Ivan. He was saying that they should have just, and I'm going to tend to agree with him a little bit. Maybe we should have put Shuck in earlier.
No, a tie does not count as a win in the NFL. It counts as half a win, half a loss. 0.5.
So maybe 4.5. So wait a minute. They might have to play again because if they're both tied.
Well, then they go to like points. There's all kinds of things they go to after that.
All right. That's why they call him Statman. Statman. All right, guys. So thank you so much for this little visit we had here on this winning Monday. Boom. Overreaction Monday. Don't overreact. Don't underreact. Just react.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share to the Only Good Vibes News Network.
Yes.
Share this program with your friends. But look at us on the Only Good Vibes podcast as well.
Yes. Also, 504 FanCave. You can hit us on that as well.
Hey,
that's what this is.
You're hitting us now.
It's all under the Good Vibes umbrella. Who that?
Yeah, you're right.